As most of you already are aware, we bring you the best real estate investment opportunities in the city of Abuja. And in this particular video, we are going to be showing you River Park Estate. For some of you who know Abuja, River Park Estate is arguably the biggest and most comfortable, secure, somewhat luxury estate in Lugbe, Abuja. We just turned off the airport road, and from here leading to the airport is just around 10-15 minutes. When you get to see this massive estate, let me add that this estate is over 400 hectares. When you get to see the beautiful, amazing structures inside this estate, you will absolutely be shocked at how much we can get a 2-bedroom for you inside this estate, for sale, not for rent, for sale. We just bring you the best opportunities in town, right? So very quickly, we turn off the airport road and just enter straight into the estate. And at the gate, first, the building to your right is a management office, where you have the management that manages the entire estate, right? So they look over the entire affairs of this massive estate. All right, before we go further into, and don't forget, I'm going to give you a breakdown of prices that you can get: land, rentals, and houses for sale, rentals for houses to let, as well as if you want to buy buildings, finished apartment, as well as carcass built up to the point where you can do the final finishings yourself, right? So I'm going to give you all of these prices. Just hang on, and let me just quickly introduce do an introduction to all of this. Now, this video is brought to you by Fortreal Rei Ltd, a real estate company registered here in Nigeria, and we are committed to bringing you the best investment opportunities to you. And then as well, we can help to broker this for you. Just get you anything you want as it relates to real estate, all right? And also to consult generally for your office is at Asokoro. So you can always check in whenever you need our services, or reach out to the numbers showing right on your screen. So just in case you are yet to subscribe to the channel, please do so, because you definitely will need our services someday. You have to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you would always be notified whenever we share investment opportunities or share amazing content like this very one. We don't just show you around because we have a lot of fuel to use to drive around. We show you around because we want you to see for yourself places that you most likely would love to invest in, live in, rent an apartment, or just basically know for future investment purposes. All right, so that's why we show you around. Okay. All right, the vehicle to your left is a commercial vehicle. They have commercial buses that take people from one point to another within the estate, and these are just part of the basic amenities you get to see about this estate. So please just stick around and watch this video to the very end. And don't you love the view already? The estate is so calm, and trust me, we didn't even drive up to half of what this estate we couldn't really drive through half of this estate. The estate is massive. All right, and so yes, this estate was commissioned by His Excellency President Olusegun Obasanjo, and since then the estate has experienced massive development. All right, so just before we give you the prices of the rentals, properties for sale, lands for sale, and all of that, let's quickly do a breakdown of the amenities or things you should look out for, or you would want to know about this estate. All right, so let's start with the security. So for the security of the estate, there are securities within. There's a patrol vehicle. We even saw that parked just by the gate when we were leaving. There's a security patrol vehicle coming in and out of the estate is with serious scrutiny. You get to check your vehicles. Sometimes they even check under the vehicle with their security equipment, and they also, when you're leaving, especially for those who get to carry bags and all of that, they even check the bag before they allow you in. All right, so that's that for that. Okay, and then for the amenities within, I already showed you the vehicle, that there are vehicles within, commercial vehicles that can take you from one point to another, assuming you don't have a car. All right, and there's light here is very good. Light here is very good. There's a hospital, there's a police station. It's somewhere in this video. Very, very fine. They just designed a very fine place. I think that's one of the finest police stations I've seen around. All right, and so what else am I supposed to add? There's a hospital, there's a shopping mall, places where you can rent as office. They're also within the estate, commercial areas. All right, and then in terms of accessibility, yes, accessibility, this place is very accessible, very, very accessible. So first, a major part of the roads within the estate are all tarred. They're just like this. All right, and it's just off the airport road. Airport road is a major road here, and so from here to town, the central business district, where we all refer to as town, is between 20 to 30 minutes max. 20 to 30 minutes max, and that's if you even get to possibly encounter small traffic. There's in this route, there's almost no traffic on this route. All right, so there's almost no traffic on this route at all. But either way, you can get to the central business district in about, depending on how fast you even drive, because for the road it's an expressway, right? So you can even drive for as low as say 15 minutes, 20, 25 minutes, depending on how fast you're driving, right? So and then to the airport you have just about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how fast you are driving as well, right? So that's that. So in terms of accessibility, this place is accessible to anywhere. So Centenary City is just along the road after on this same airport road axis. So there are a lot of amenities around this area that you would want to or that this estate is accessible to. All right, and yes, comfort. I mean, as you can see for yourself, this place is quiet. This place is calm, is serene, and it also comes with some form of class, you know. So in terms of comfort, you have no issues living here. It is really, really comfortable. You can barely hear noise. I mean, it's comfortable. Yes, let's give it a pass mark for comfortability. Light is also very good here. Light is good here, and then most of the people around it, especially for people who other estates have sort of bought, they have central power for most of the estates within the estate. All right, and then in terms of rent, okay, now so as you can see, there are terraces within the estate, there are bungalows, there are penthouses. There are different types of bungalows. There are different types of building within the estate, and they have 5 clusters. Most of the estate is divided into clusters. This one just in front of you is available for sale, and I'm going to give you price for a 2-bedroom there shortly. Now, where was I? Okay, so I was trying to say that there are different clusters, and that's the church. And for each of the clusters, you have different types of building, and that's Dunamis. The yellow roof you are seeing there is Dunamis, and so it's from here to Dunamis, the biggest, arguably the biggest church in Nigeria, that has a 100,000 auditorium capacity. That's it just there. It's just about less than 5 minutes from as a matter of fact, just along the road. So immediately after River Park, you are just at Glory Dome church or the Dunamis church, right? So from the gate of River Park to Dunamis, just like 2 minutes. All right, so depending on the rent, basically is dependent on the type of house you are looking at renting. For some of the houses here, you have those that they have one bed inside of them. There are those that are basically just designed for rentals. Trust me, rentals here will make you a lot of money. You make a lot of money from rentals here, because even for a one bed, the least you can get a one bed, depending on the amenities inside, will be somewhere around 1.52 million naira, right? And that's the least you can get a one bed here. Okay, so if you're looking at rentals, if you're looking at making money from rentals, River Park is also somewhere you should consider looking at. Okay, so generally speaking, you can get a house here to rent, from one bed to a penthouse that you want to rent, or whatever you choose to rent. But on the low, you can get a one bed for say 1.52 million, 2 million naira, right? So for 3 beds and all of that, those are in different ranges. So if you're looking at getting one, or you're looking at renting one, you can reach out to the numbers shown right on your screen, and we'll look out for one for you, or let you know if there's any available at the moment. So that's that for rental. So for lands for sale, so first let me state that for all of the lands, before after the estate was acquired, the next thing that happens is that's the way it works over here. The next thing that happens is that there is approval for the types of buildings that you're supposed to have here. That's why you have different clusters within the estate. There's a cluster where you have only bungalows. There's a part where you have penthouses, the parts where you have blocks of flats, right? So depending on what you are going to build, and that is why one of the things we always advise clients is you don't just say you want to buy land in Abuja or buy a house. You need to let them know for places that they've gotten building approvals already. You can't be saying you can't want to build a 3-bedroom bungalow there when what is approved on the ground is a penthouse or blocks of flats, right? So I'm using all of that to say that before you even buy the land, the type of building plan on the land also determines how much the land is going to be going for, right? So however, at a general level, you can get land depending on the size here from say 35-40 million and above, depending on the size of land that you're looking at. However, right in front of me here, I have a list of lands that we got access to directly from the people who manage the entire estate. And for land, the list price we have here is 74,750,000 naira. And for all of the lands available here, you can make initial deposit first installment of 50%, all right, and second installment can be is 25%, and the third installment, which is supposed to be the last installment, is also 25%, and that's for the land here. And it's ordinarily payable, say within, everything is payable within 6 to 9 months, right? Okay, so let's leave that for lands. But however, generally, depending on what you're looking at, you should get a good plot of land here for say 40 million and above. While for the houses, the apartments within this River Park estate, it will shock you to know that you can get a 2-bedroom apartment, deluxe apartment, for 29,900,000 naira. 29,900,000 naira. There's also the one for 29,400,000 naira. All right, so this one they have, for each of these apartments available, there are just very few very few apartments available left within the entire terraces. All right, and so yes, you can get 2-bedroom apartment within within the terrace for 29,400,000, and there's going to be an elevator because there are 5 floors altogether, 5 floors on top and 1 below, 1 ground floor, right? So there's going to be an elevator leading to the apartment. That's it displaying on the screen, right? So you can get a 3-bedroom apartment within the property in front of you for 32,900,000, and the 3-bedroom apartment deluxe is standard for 32,900,000, and for 3-bedroom apartment deluxe 35,900,000. And then the floor too, the floor that the property is also affects the price, right? And then we have the premium for the 3-bedroom apartment for 36 million, 39 million, the 3-bedroom. So just do it to reach out to the number shown right on your screen, for just let us know what you have interest in, and it will be available to get it available, make it available to you, show you around, just see for yourself, right? So whenever at any point you're watching this video, even if this property is no longer available, or the ones I just mentioned their prices are no longer available, we can also get something within the River Park Estate for you, either for sale or for rental. If you're looking at making a lot of money from rentals, then you should consider buying a property within for the one of let's say for example the one of 29 million that I just talked about, 29,400,000 that I just talked about, you can safely rent that apartment for between it's a 2-bedroom flat, so you can safely rent for say 3 million, 4 million and above for per annum, and in a few years you should be looking at recovering your investment capital, and the property is there for you, remains there for you, right? So altogether you are going to be making a lot of money, your returns generally, from investing in River Park Estate. All right, so it's a lot of talks already, it's a lot of conversations already, and I think again, if you're here to subscribe, do subscribe to the channel, and please save our number, stay in touch. Whenever you need anything real estate in the city of Abuja, we are available to make them available to you. All right, and then also please do turn on the notification so that whenever we bring content like this, you will be notified immediately, so that you wouldn't miss very important content. We also do educational videos. We also educate you legally so that you know what to do, what not to do whenever you choose to invest in Abuja. I also forget that there is a golf course within this estate, a 9-hole golf course within this estate. I needed to have stated that. All right, and so please subscribe and stay in touch. Have a number saved on your phone. Again, this is brought to you by Fortreal Rei Ltd. I'm going to leave you, I think we're even almost at the end of this video, and so please save our numbers, stay in touch, and I'll leave you and come back shortly in 2 minutes. All right, that's the gate of the exit right in front of us. The vehicle to your right, parked over there, is a patrol vehicle for the estate. All right, so it's better to check the vehicles before we leave again. And this is the entrance, so we're just exiting from the River Park Estate. All right, arguably the biggest estate in the Lugbe houses. All right, so stay in touch. Again, we are Fortreal, and we are committed to you. We bring in nothing but the best of real estate investment opportunities, property law issues, and everything real estate, with the ultimate goal of being part of your financial success story as you journey to building sustainable wealth through real estate investment in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, bye bye.